G'day guys, welcome back to Aussie Fishing and Four-Wheel Drive Adventures. It's been quite some time, I've been in lockdown for 11-12 weeks, whatever it was, and yeah, just haven't had any chance really. Super busy with work, really time poor. Managed to get out for a couple of hours today, so it's probably about 11 o'clock now. It's going to be a warm day, but we're looking at about a week's worth of rain coming. So this is my chance to get out. Not too sure how we'll go. But yeah, it's going to try and catch a yellow belly, see if I can make something happen. Just come down to the Murrumbidgee and just going to be walking with the two rods up the river, just running size 2, 3 stumpy, just alternating between the two and see how we go. Looks nice down here. So yeah, let's get into it. Start with the size 2 stumpy. Check the drag, up a bit, twist it at the end. Got a visitor. G'day mate. It's thirsty work. Anyway, see where we go. First cast. So yeah, it's been 3-4 months since I have been fishing, so pretty keen. A few weeks till cod season opens, so super excited and chomped to get into that. I've got a new rod and reel combo, my swim bait combo, so be able to toss some bigger baits, some bigger lures, and set a fish jump over that way somewhere. But yeah, bring on summer. Not too sure how we'll go today, but it's just good to get down to the river. Pretty desperate to get some sort of content out as it's been so long. But yeah, difficult year. And yeah, just really busy with the job as well. Even through lockdown, it was where I work, just really busy. Hard to get days off. Plus we have a new puppy in the house, which is now 8 months old, but sort of needed to hang around the house on the time I did have off and just keep an eye on the dog. This dog's 8 months old and already weighs 50 kilo, German Shepherd, so it's gonna be quite a big boy. Come on, fish. Sort of going on the assumption that the warmer days will bring the yellow belly on. Not too sure how we go in the middle of the day, but hopefully all right. Anyway, keep moving on, I think. So, hot days with by the water, long grass. It all feels very snaky, so keep an eye out for the danger noodles today. As I say, I've only got about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so just going to work our way along the river and see if we can make something happen. Alright. Water level's still a little bit up. We've had quite a lot of rain through the winter and all that. Normally I'm standing down on these rocks here. But yeah, do this as well. It's got the little gold and black number 3 stumpy. See how that goes. The old Nasky 2,500, just about due for, well, it is due for a service. I've had this running for about 3 years, and the main reel I used when I was on the Gold Coast, I would be fishing probably 3 times a week up there, and it's caught quite a few big fish, but never been serviced. Getting a bit loose there. Get that in soon. Probably do with some new braid on there as well. Ooh. Fish jumping over there. See if we can get into this rock. Get a bit further out. Come on, fish. You can see like the rock shelf there runs all the way along here. So try and bring the lure in against it. There's something hiding down there in the cracks. There's fish jumping everywhere. Yeah, pretty keen to buy ultralight outfit. The new Nasky range come out, like the Nasky 1000, which obviously I think they're, for the price, they're not a bad reel. Tempting, I could buy a Stratic 1000, but yeah, the new Naskys look pretty good. It'd be good to give them a whirl, compare them with what I've got. At the moment I've got the old 2,500 and a 5,000 Nasky, so haven't had any problems with them at all. This reel, I mean, it's caught a lot of good fish, 76, 77 centimetre flathead, numerous other fish. It's been a real workhorse. I think I paid like $110 for it, so can't really complain about that. Pretty smooth sort of a drag. no issues at all with this drill. As I say, it's a little bit loose there. It's just in need of a service, which I think is fair enough for 3 years out of a reel. So yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of work on. I was going to buy a new car, new four-wheel drive, but I was going to retire the Padge. It was sort of, it's all tangled up. I stopped sort of spending money on it, and obviously neglected it a bit. But then I spent a bit when we moved from the Gold Coast to Canberra. I did that trip a couple of times and got it a bit more reliable. But yeah, the prices of cars, I think I'm going to keep the Padge and just throw 5,000–6,000 at it. So getting a bit of work done. I've just had the new clutch put in, a bit over $2,000 for that. New windscreen, it's like $370 for a windscreen. Put new back brakes, pads and discs, and the pistons were all seized up. So had that done at the workshop. That was $700. And I'm going to be getting the fuel pump rebuilt, which will probably sting me for about $2,500. That's kind of been an ongoing issue for a couple of years, really, just a slow decline of the fuel pump. It's just, yeah, hard to start in the morning, but then runs fine all day long. So you can sort of live with it, but I just need the car a bit more reliable. So that's getting done. Doing a service on it tomorrow, put a new oil filter and fuel filter, and I've got the bottom radiator hose there, so that'll be going on. Some new coolant. I put new sway bar bushes in the other week on the front, and I've got a set there to put in on the back. Do that tomorrow as well. Hopefully get up and do a bit of exploring up in the Brindabellas, and got a trip to Fraser Island in April planned, so get a bit going on now that lockdown's lifted and things seem to be coming back to normal. Hopefully I can get down to the coast if I get the time. Keen to get back to the ocean. And another fish jumped. Oh, that's a, ooh, I don't know what that is. Decent sized fish though. But anyway, might swap rods and might turn you guys off, and if something actually happens, I'll switch this back on. There's certainly fish movement, but whether they actually bite my lure remains to be seen. Anyway, let's do this. Just winding this in, and I've just noticed I've completely missed this eye. Rookie error. I think I'll just live with it for the moment. Change it after. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of summer I can purchase myself some sort of like a kayak or something to get out onto the local lakes and down Bateman's Bay and those kind of areas. Definitely miss not having a boat, but yeah, sort of get the Padge sorted out first and go from there. Whole south coast of New South Wales there. Apart from my trip down to Murrumbidgee, haven't really been anywhere, so it's a whole new area to explore. And that goes for the four-wheel driving. Never been up into the snowy mountains, and never been to the Brindabellas and Dua National Park on the way down to Murrumbidgee. There's tracks going everywhere. So, definitely want to get a roof rack put on too soon. Got like the 4 tread boards, so tread pros, whatever, get them bolted to it and get an awning or something. Probably just get a rear awning, I reckon, because I just find when I'm out camping by myself, you're sort of living out the back of the 4-wheel drive, so a bit of cover over the back is probably where I need it. Alright, well, I'm not getting any interest at all, so we'll move a bit further up that way. Try here. I was going to give bring some soft plastics down. Oh, there's a fish jumped over there. They must be carp. Yeah, paddle tails or something, but gone and left the soft plastic box at home. For the short time I have, I think I'll just stick with the 2 stumpies, kind of like a comfort lure. As is this area, I've caught a couple of yellow belly here, so I know they're here. Whether they're biting today is another matter, whether they want to bite these lures. Using the golden black, tinge of red on it. I've seen people catching them like on Facebook and that pink lures and that. I don't know what the prime yellow belly colours are to use, but I'll definitely have to get some pink ones. I've always liked the native colours, but gold seems to be the colour for the cod here, and I say I've caught yellow belly on the gold, but yeah, bright fluoro pink seems to work just as well. Probably the fish don't care what colour it is, it's just the action of the lure. The stuppies have a good action, you can feel it vibrating as you're winding it in. The lure's just dragging in all over the rock shelves. So hopefully don't get stuck, but I think that's where the fish will be. Middle of the day, like these shadows, structure, it all seems fishy. Alright, let's move on a bit further. Bought this bait cast combo. Well, I bought the Raider and the 200 Corrado earlier this year. Done a lot of casts, still haven't caught a fish on it. So, pretty keen to pop that cherry. Keep going, mate. It's so good not to be at work. I just feel like my whole life is just work, 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 work. I just can't not put in the time at the moment. Alright, I'm just in the rucksack. Looking forward, I still haven't been to Lake Googong yet either, so looking forward to getting out there and having a crack. It's quite shallow here, you can just see, I can see rocks all the way out. But again, the flow of the river coming through, the fish will be sitting in the rocks, waiting for food to drift down the river. Can get a little snaggy, but you've got to be in there to get in amongst the rocks. That's where the fish will be, theoretically. And that's all tangled. Alright, well I might turn you guys off, and again if something happens I'll switch this back on. I've probably got about half hour left, but I think I might wrap the video up here. I don't think anybody wants to see me not catching fish, so if anybody knows any good people in Canberra who service reels, leave something in the comments. It'd be much appreciated. I will keep fishing for another half hour, so if a fish does come along, I'll show that. But otherwise, looking forward to summer. If you want to see some more content, give us a like, hit subscribe. If you don't want to see it, if you hate what you've seen, give it a thumbs down, leave a nasty comment. It's all good. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.